Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm DarkJack, and in this video I'm going to explain why the PlayStation 4 is better than the Xbox One. And this is my last video on the subject before I actually get a PS4. Now, I've made several videos about Xbox One versus PS4. You can look at my recent videos to see them and to watch them. They're pretty decent videos, but since I've made those videos, lots of new information has come out, and I'm going to summarize that information and then present all the information to you of why I believe the PS4 is superior to the Xbox One, and why you should buy that instead. And I'm going to put links in the description to some of the stuff I'm talking about, so you can see exactly where I'm getting my info from. So let's begin. First of all, in the Xbox One, the Kinect must be plugged in for the console to work. So bye-bye desktop gaming. The way that I like to play games is with my chair at my desk, up close to the screen with my Astro headset and Gunner eyewear, setting up close to the monitor so I can see everything on the screen. But that way of playing games is impossible if the Kinect is required, because the Kinect would not be able to see me, because it would be on top of the screen. There's not really any room for the Kinect anyway at my desk. And the PS4 does not require the PlayStation camera. That is not required for it to work. Also, the Xbox One is not backwards compatible, whereas the PS4, even though it is not natively backwards compatible with PS3 discs, the PS4 in 2014 will have live streaming. It will allow you to play PS3 games through live streaming, similar to how you could live stream movies. So I'm looking forward to that and seeing how it works. Also, the Xbox One has a weaker GPU and slower memory than the PS4. And so while third-party games will probably look the same, the first-party games on the Xbox are likely going to look worse than the PS4 games over time. I'll have a link in the description showing you that. Also, the Xbox One has overall weaker specs than the PS4. For the Xbox One, it has 16 render output pipelines, or ROPs, whereas the PS4 has 32. It has 12.8 gigapixels per second, whereas the PS4 has 25.6. It has 768 shader cores, while the PS4 has 1152. They both have 800 megahertz, and the Xbox One has 1.23 teraflops per second, whereas the PS4 has 1.84 teraflops, which is referring to the amount of calculations per second that the GPU can do. What that means is that over time, the exclusive games on the PS4 are going to be better looking than the exclusive games on the Xbox One. Even though Microsoft says that they have the power of the cloud, I'll believe it when I see it. Also, PlayStation has many more exclusive franchises than the Xbox does. What that means is that these franchises are going to have sequels on PS4. Demon's Souls 2 is rumored to be coming out on PS4 eventually, as well as a ton of other games. Let me list some and give you some of the exclusive titles on PlayStation. Jak and Daxter, Uncharted, The Last of Us, God of War, Ni no Kuni, Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD, Infamous, Killzone, Resistance, Ratchet and Clank, Little Big Planet, Gran Turismo, Drive Club, Sly Cooper, Twisted Metal, SOCOM Journey, Dragon's Crown, Puppeteer, PlayStation All-Stars, Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, Shadow of the Colossus, Final Fantasy X through 12, Final Fantasy XIV and Realm Reborn, Tales of Xillia, Valkyria Chronicles, The White Knight Chronicles, Disgaea, Time and Eternity, The Witch and the Hundred Knights, Knack, The Order 1886, Vita Game and Move Games. And at the PS4 reveal at E3, they said they had 30 exclusive games in the works for the PS4. Whereas the Xbox has basically Gears and Halo, and the Gears of War franchise is pretty much finished, because Judgment sold very poorly, and Halo is not going to recover after Destiny, because Destiny is going to split the Halo population in half, and some people will stay with Bungie, while some will stay with 343. And the Xbox One is going to be always online eventually for cloud processing, in order for games to make use of the cloud servers, if they use it for the single-player portion. Also, PlayStation has Naughty Dog, which is one of the best game developers in the world, and I'm really looking forward to what Naughty Dog can do with the PS4 and all of its memory and the great GPU. Also, the Xbox One exclusives don't exactly blow me away. Rise is simply one QuickTime event after the other, and I still have no idea what Quantum Break is all about. Also, Titanfall and Project Spark, which did look really good, those games are also going to be coming to PC and 360 as well. So you don't have to buy an Xbox One to play Titanfall or Project Spark. Also, the PlayStation Plus value and discounts are pretty incredible in comparison to Xbox Live Gold. And Drive Club will be free to PS Plus owners on PS4. Also, the PlayStation didn't try to screw me over like the Xbox One did with its DRM and blocking used games. Also, the Halo franchise has abandoned its roots by trying to turn the game into an arcade shooter from an arena shooter. And the Halo franchise now is officially gay, both literally and figuratively. Figuratively, it is gay because it is trying to act just like Call of Duty and it has abandoned its roots. And literally, you can see pictures of the Warthog and Master Chief in the Seattle Gay Pride Parade. And as someone who is a Christian, I'm not exactly head over heels over gay marriage. I believe that marriage is between one man and one woman, and that God defines marriage instead of man. So, I'm not exactly thrilled by that news. Also, my Astro headset is not compatible with the Xbox One, whereas it is compatible with the PS4, and voice chat will not work on the Xbox One with the Astro, whereas with the PS4, the voice chat should work just fine. Also, Don Matrick, the former head of the Xbox division at Microsoft, called me backwards for wanting backwards compatibility. He said, if you're backwards compatible, you're really backwards. But the PS4 is going to be backwards compatible through live streaming. Also, with the PlayStation, they put the focus on games, and games first, whereas with the Xbox One, they are putting it as a media center first, and as a launching point for Home 2.0, and then games second, whereas with PlayStation, games are first. And of course, the PS4 is going to do all that too. You're going to be able to watch TV and Netflix and all that other good stuff. Also, ads are built into the Xbox One using Kinect. I'll have a link to an article showing you that the Kinect is going to be used to have targeted advertising based on your demographic. Also, I'm not very happy with the Xbox One because I lost 100% completions on it. I used to have all the achievements for Halo Reach, Halo 5, Skyrim, Rage, and Modern Warfare 3 until the DLC came out, and I lost my 100%. Whereas on PS4 or PS3, if I'd gotten a Platinum Trophy, it wouldn't have gone away when the DLC came out. Also, the PS4 has a lower price point than the Xbox One, which is just the icing on the cake. And so in summary, these are the reasons why I'm going PS4 instead of Xbox One, and I am leaving behind my 360 to play on PS4. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later.